Nou.
Dat doet mijn face. Oh, dit is wel handig dat jij deze mee hebt genomen, joh.
Ja. Alleen denk ik dat we die nog een beetje zo moeten doen.
Ja, perfect. Goed zo. Ja. Ja.
Lukt het met mijn laptop?
Ja, hij staat al aan.
Ja.
We zijn hier live.
Oké.
Maar goed, ze moeten vooral naar je luisteren.
Mhm.
Misschien een beetje zo.
Hier is ook dat iedereen kan lezen.
Ja. En hier ook, kijk, Jana is er, Anita is er.
Leuk.
Julia gaat les geven, jongens. Beetje bang kijken.
Hi.
Alles checken. Zo mocht op een of andere reden Facebook of Instagram eruit gaan. We hebben YouTube ook live aan. Dus dan kun je ook nog overgaan op YouTube. Zo.
Wacht even, dit is
Instagram, Facebook en YouTube.
I'm not a very technical person, so this is thanks.
Als het goed is. Ik zit in de woonkamer, als het is.
Oké. En
Je hoeft niks te doen daar.
oké. Hoe weet ik of ben ik verstaanbaar? Do you hear me? Can someone just write something?
Ja,
Ja.
hier zijn we verstaanbaar.
Oké.
Ja.
Ja. Yep.
Joe.
Hi.
En Facebook mensen, zijn we verstaanbaar? Ik verwacht het wel hoor.
Oké.
Kijk, je ziet daar bovenin, daar zijn dan 3. Hier zijn nu 6 mensen. En hier zijn 6. Dus dat kun je zien.
Oké.
Maar je bent straks toch bezig, dus dan zie je dat niet meer. En mocht er wat zijn, dan ben ik klaar. Ja?
Okay, thank you. All right. So we're not starting yet, but for everyone who wants to get settled already, this is going to be just have a look if I am visible everywhere. Yeah. But we need to use some props. So take everything you have at home, any bolsters, any dekentjes, anything that you have. I know there is. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff at home you could use. It might be very different from what I'm using here. So some of you might know those bolsters here. If you have something which is a little solid or like a blanket you can roll and fold, that would be awesome. Hi, Jette. So just take your time and bring everything closer in, so you can actually have very easy access to it. And then we're starting in about a minute, and hopefully everyone finds his or her way to one of those channels. So I don't see everywhere who's here, but I know there are quite some people I know, which I like. People I haven't seen for a while, people far away, some borders away, other nationalities. So welcome everyone. And hello, yes. So we do have very different channels here. So I have to check everything if everything's working, but it seems to be fine. I'm getting thumbs up on all different channels. All right. So we're just starting. This is a yin practice, and I was asked to do a yin class, which is very mellow, so not like a high intensity yin yoga poses. So this is going to be very calm and yeah, staying in the poses for longer, as you know. So there shouldn't be any pain whatsoever. This is the most important rule. So if you feel and experience pain, then come out of the pose and place yourself down in any way you want. This is going to be a more meditative class. So you can have your eyes closed. If you feel there is silence, that doesn't mean the video stopped or anything. It just means that I'm not talking for a while, but you can have your eyes closed, stay relaxed, and when the moment is there, I'm going to ask you to switch the poses, so you're going to hear my voice again. All right. Hi, leuk. Alles mensen, of veel bekende gezichten, dus very familiar faces and people. So, getting started. So, I'm being back here. I think everyone can see me and still hear me, hopefully. I'm gonna have my voice a little raised so you can all hear me also throughout the practice. So for the first pose, making yourself comfortable seated. So you might take a bolster like this. You might not have something like that, that's fine. Then take some bolsters, any blankets, fold them, so you can sit on them in an upright position. For the most, it's fine to sit in a position where you take something in between the legs and just sit down comfortably. But not for everyone this feels nice. So you might have the ankles or the knees that don't like the position. Then choose a cross-legged, straighten your legs to the front, whatever feels fine for you. And once you have a comfortable position, place your hands wherever it feels right, wherever it feels fine, and have your eyes closed. Have your eyes closed and settle into the pose. So we're all practicing right now at home, I guess. So maybe you can scan your room, which you are right now, with your eyes closed. It might not be as silent as you used to in a studio. There might be some kids running around or some noises from outside. It might not be what you think of the perfect environment. But the idea is to turn inwards nevertheless. So with your eyes closed, become aware of how you're doing right now. There's a lot going on there. It's a very unstable world outside right now. No one knows how things are going to turn out. When you take that very moment you're in right now, how are you doing? How are you doing very mentally? What thoughts are popping up? Try not to judge what is coming up, nor push anything away. Just observe all the thoughts that are rising up right now. When you're ready, let's take a connecting breath together. First, breathe out fully. Breathe in. Open your mouth to let go. You close your mouth again, breathing in and out comfortably through your nose. And bring your awareness from your mind to all emotions that are present right now. Try not to judge any of the emotions that are there, nor pushing anything away. And take a deep breath out. Let us take a deep breath in together. Open your mouth to let go. Breathing in and out comfortably through your nose again. And become aware of all sensations in the body right now. You know that the mind, emotions, the body are very much related and connected to each other. You might have some areas where you're holding tension in your body. Simply notice, becoming aware of anything you're holding onto right now in your body. And when you're ready, take a deeper breath out. Breathe in fully. Open your mouth to let go. Close your mouth again to breathe in and out comfortably through your nose. And bring your hands gently together in front of your chest. So the palms are touching and the thumbs are touching the chest center. And if you like, set yourself an intention for this practice. If you have troubles finding an intention or you don't know what that means, maybe you can answer the following question. Why am I doing this right now? Is there any physical, emotional, or mental reason I can benefit from this practice? And whatever is rising up as an answer, let this be your intention, a word or a phrase that stays with you throughout the practice. An intention you can come back to anytime you like. And bow your head towards your hands. And very gently open your eyes. Release your hands And on rise up, maybe you can take whatever there is underneath where you're sitting on out from underneath you and shake out your legs for a moment. Stay seated with your eyes closed, observe. And while you stay seated, I'm just making sure that everyone is still with me and hears and sees me. So, all right. And whenever you're ready, have your eyes open and take what feels fine to place underneath the upper body, laying down on your back. So I'm having this bolster here. You can again have a more firm blanket, roll it, and then place it behind you. Maybe you do have some things like a block, just getting it, any books, anything that is more stable to put at the very upper part of the bolster or the blanket you have, and make sure that the very end, which is going down close to you into the ground, is soft. So it's not hard, and you can actually place yourself more comfortable down with this. Again, you might have other props, other bolsters and blankets, anything you like to put underneath your knees. So I'm taking a blanket here. I can take it next to each leg. So actually my knees are going to fall outwards and I want to support my hips taking a blanket on the left and right sides. Or if it feels fine, I can just place something underneath your knees. And then make sure you do have this bony plate structure here at the very end of the spine. So there's this new little spine and then you have your sacrum. And you want to place this right where the ground goes into the bolster. And in order to not hollow the back, it doesn't feel nice later on, try to round the lower back. So what you do is you press your hands into the ground, rounding and placing yourself down. So now if you're long, if you are longer than I am, this is 165, then see if you can take something more at the back so you feel the head is supported. And if it feels fine and you are settled here, lift your chest. So what I'm doing is lifting my chest up and I'm sliding my shoulder blades together and down the spine. And I'm opening the arms out to the side. Now you have the choice to either straighten the legs if that feels good, or take the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall apart. So once you feel fine, once you settle, have your eyes closed. Notice if there are any small changes you need to do in order to be comfortable in the house. Any support you want to create. And once you are settled fully and you have your eyes closed, allow your body to soften. Allow your body to soften into everything that is holding you right now. Any bolsters, any blankets, anything underneath that is carrying you right now can fully let go into. So most of the time we are mentally judging. We are labeling things as good, bad, it's right or wrong. We're constantly making stories. Stories and what's going to be. We might be once in a while critiquing, judging things. When we're critiquing and judging, the mind is unbalanced. You might feel when being in stillness, the mind can race, the thoughts might race, especially in the time we are in right now. There's a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiousness we all experience in different ways. We might judge our own decisions, decisions of others. When doing this, we're creating or feeding the unease of the mind. What is posed here right now? Just observe. Observe like you did before, any thoughts that are coming up. Noticing the inner critique, any judgments you place on yourself or others. And begin to gently deepen your breath. Let us together take 3 full breaths, starting with an exhalation. Fully exhale. Breathe in. Open your mouth to let go. Let us take 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. For one more round. And breathe in and out comfortably. Keep your eyes closed if you want, but begin to move your body. Move your body and eventually find yourself in an upright position in any way you like. Rise up to seated. And if you want, keep your eyes closed here. Once you're ready, have your eyes open and turn yourself to the side. So imagine you are, or come and sit down with whatever construct you built on your back, and you turn yourself that way. So you have the bolster coming next to your buttocks, the left side of the buttocks. What is then what we can create is taking the right knee into the sole of the left foot, and I'm placing both hands on the construction you built before on either side. When you dare, lift the buttocks, slide the buttocks away from the bolster, so creating space in the left side of the body. And imagine you want to turn your navel and your chest to just face forward. And exhale and turn yourself to the left, gradually, very slowly, coming into a twist. Once you feel you get stuck, there is no further twisting. Lift your chest, inhaling and then exhaling, twisting yourself a little deeper. And so gradually finding yourself more to place yourself down onto the bolster or blanket. You might take the left cheek down, or you turn your head around, and I'm not going to do this because you otherwise don't understand me, but you can turn the head to the other side too, and then placing yourself down. If it doesn't feel right underneath the left hip, you might go and take a bolster. If you want to have your legs together, you might place them together, maybe something in between the legs, whatever feels fine for you, making sure there is no pain whatsoever. And once you settled, have your eyes closed. And with each exhale, get a sense of allowing your body to really settle. Settle into gravity and into this very moment, little by little. Letting go of any control of the breath. And turn your attention to your body. Notice how you're feeling physically without trying to change anything. Simply become aware of the sensations in your body. Notice how you're feeling. Notice any signs of stress or tension that is built in your body, or if you built up in your body. Without having the need to change anything about it, you simply notice. And focus on the area where you feel the most tension. Imagine this area softening. Imagine the muscles letting go. When you're ready, take a deep breath out. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, letting go. Breathe in and out. For one more round, breathe in and fully let go. And in your own time, in your own way, if you like with your eyes closed, rise up again. Rise up into a seated position. And whenever you are ready, in your own time, in your own way, change to the other side. So right now I'm turning away from you. I'm coming and return back then. But you want to have the right side of the body connected with the construction behind you. You're placing the left knee into the sole of your right foot, and I'm placing both hands on either side of whatever there is in front of you now. Before you go in deep in here, see if you can lift the bodies and slide it away to the back of the mat, away from the bolster or the blanket, and then walk your hands a little more forward. Let the navel and the chest look forward. Take a deep breath in, and with your exhale, twist to the side, sending yourself very gently down to or onto the construction underneath. You might have the right cheek down or turn the head to the left. Take whatever feels fine for you to settle in. Any small adjustments that you need to do. Allow your body to soften here too. Notice again any tension you might be holding on to. And you might notice that from time to time You might feel it's caught up in your worries, anxiety, or memories. When you feel this happening, this is fully fine, fully normal. And you might like to use your breath as an anchor. So if you like, try to bring your awareness to each and every breath without changing the breathing rhythm. Bring your awareness to the area where you feel the breath most vivid. So it might be your belly that is expanding with each inhale. The belly that is retreating and contracting with every exhale. You might feel the breath moving your chest, space created with each inhale, and the lowering of the chest with each exhale. Or you might feel the breath every time you inhale and exhale on your upper lip. The area just underneath your nose. Wherever you feel the breath most vivid, bring your awareness to follow the movements, follow the sensation created by each inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. And let us all exhale together, followed by a deep inhale. Open your mouth like go. Taking 2 more, breathing in and out. For 1 more. And in your own time, with your eyes closed or open, find your way back to a seated position. And once you are seated, have your eyes closed, take a moment to observe and to feel. And when you're ready, again in your own time, please take the time you need. Have your bolsters and everything coming to the side. You might go and meet them. And there are more options to the following pose. This goes very much into the hip area, hip joints, so choose the variation that feels best for you. So it might be that you want to cross the legs right in front of the left. So from the side it looks like this. I'm really crossing and my knees are pointing out. From the front, I want to actually take and have a look at the mid of my shins, and right there they want to meet. So I'm walking my feet actually far to the opposite side of the room. And I'm placing my hands on the outer side of my legs and creating kind of a wall where I want to walk my feet towards to. Once you found that, see if that feels fine. Feels fine when you come in a more upright position, letting a little go of the feet. If that feels alright, see if you can support just everything that is hanging in the air, just above the ground. So you might take a bolster, blanket underneath, and then folding yourself forward. So what you do is you rounding your lower back, and again I'm turning to the side. So you're rounding the lower back and you're folding forward. Try with your eyes closed and find the first sensation that is coming up. So you don't want to go beyond that. You don't want to build up tension. You actually want to release the tension. So you find a spot where you feel like, hey, there is a sensation, but it's no pain. So this is where I want to stay. And there, all the other props are coming into place. You might take bolsters, blankets, where you can fully release into, where the arms don't need to do any work, but you just hang in. I know for some it might be here, for others it might be far more to the front, maybe placing the forehead onto the ground or whatever feels fine. If you say, this doesn't feel right in my knee, please be very gentle to yourself. Then you might take the following option. You're crossing the right leg onto the left. So you're taking actually the ankle very close to the left knee. And then you're folding or taking yourself back onto the ground, having a hold of the back of your left leg, maybe finding support underneath the head if that feels fine, and then releasing yourself down. If you again don't want to use your arms, you might take a bolster underneath where you release the arms here. So take the option that feels best for you. Try to settle in, making it yourself comfortable. Once you've found a comfortable position, have your eyes closed. Notice again any tension that might be present in the body. So again, from time to time, your mind might be caught up in any worries, any other thoughts. See if you can gently redirect your awareness to the sensations of your breath. So it might be you feel a sensation more in your belly or chest, just underneath your nostrils. Once in a while, renewing your intention to find back to your breath, to be present with your breath. Just keep gently returning to the breath over and over again. When you're ready, let us again deepen the breath. Take a very deep breath out, followed by a deep breath in. Open your mouth to let go. Let it be two more. Breathe in and let go. For one more. Releasing. And once you're ready, again with your eyes closed or open, take any breaths to the side and very gently release your legs, straightening maybe to the front, making all movements the body is longing for right now. And once you're ready, again crossing the legs, but crossing the legs the other way around, so you're taking the left leg in front of the right. You might walk your forearms again to the outer side of the knees, and then walk your feet out to the side until the soles of the feet are maybe touching your hands. This is where you want to stay, releasing a little feet. Come and sit upright, and there's always a difference between the two sides. We're not symmetrically in any way, so see if you feel fine in that position. If it feels right, you might again prop yourself up, taking things underneath your knees, rounding the lower back, and then folding in as far as it feels fine for you, taking any props, taking something underneath your forehead. And if this is not an option, you might again choose placing yourself down onto your back, and this time taking the left leg onto the right upper leg very close to the knee, finding yourself coming down, having a hold of the back of your right leg, and then releasing yourself down. So choose the option that feels best for you, settling into the pose. Once you found a comfortable position, notice if you're holding any tension. Allow the tension to melt down just with your awareness. Noticing again your mind, the thoughts that are rising up. It's common to find sitting in stillness very difficult. Might race with all the difficulties you are facing right now. You might feel restless, unsettled. You also might feel bored or parts of the body feeling achy. All of this is normal. Just observe. With more practice, the mind actually relaxes more quickly. Be patient with yourself. Every time you feel your mind wanders off, just notice what it was or is. And then very kindly and gently redirect your awareness to the sensation of your breath. When you're ready, take some deeper breath. Let us all breathe out together, followed by a deep breath in. Open your mouth to let go. Taking two more, breathing in and letting go. For one more round, breathe in and let go. And again, in your own time and way, rise up to seated, taking the bolsters, the blocks to the side, making all movements to feel fine for you. Keeping your eyes closed for a moment to observe and to notice. And when you're ready, have your legs straight and turning around for a moment. Have your legs straightened just as much as you can feel. You can place the upper body onto your legs. So you might feel I'm taking my props, my bolsters, blankets, whatever I have, and bring it underneath my knees. Take the flesh of your body gently back and try to create some space around the lower back by rotating the legs inwards. So you actually can have a hold of the leg, turning it in, taking the other leg, turning it in, and then see if you can place yourself forward. So if you feel like, no way, this is where I am, there is no any further going, that's fine. You might stay here in a more upright position. You might prop yourself up by having this very nice um, props here, but you might have other stuff at home. So you might take this, or if it feels fine, you actually place yourself down on something lower, bolster in between, or fully down, and taking the bolster just underneath your head to release onto. So whatever feels fine, whatever feels best for you. Once you are comfortable, again, have your eyes closed. So there is a tremendous value in taking some time out, pause, to tune into the very moment and with it into yourself. But try to be patient with yourself. Practice with an open heart. So often we pushing our bodies and our minds to the limits. And the voice of the inner critique can be very harsh. Actually, the research says that practicing kindness comes with clarity of the mind, room for creativity, and also more effective action. It also turns the inner space into a place where we can be at ease and at home with ourselves. So see if you can infuse the practice with a sense of patience, with a sense of ease. When you're ready, let there be a deep breath in. Breathe in. Open your mouth to let go. Taking two more, breathe in and let go. Four more rounds, breathing in and fully letting go. And in your own time, find yourself rising up. You might keep the bolster underneath your knees, but just lean for a moment back. Having your eyes closed here if you like. And eventually, when you're ready, bending your lines and gently bringing yourself down onto your back. So keep the bolster underneath your knees and take the knees in to the chest. Place your hands on both knees straight in the lines. Keep the knees together, but draw some gentle circles in one direction. Very gently massaging the lowest part of the spine, the sacral area. Let it be very slow, conscious movements, maybe smaller circles or coming bigger, still slow. And change direction. Very slowly go the other way. And once you're ready, have your legs straighten. Let there be support underneath the knees if that feels fine for you. Lifting your buttocks, rounding the lower back, maybe taking a blanket or anything to keep yourself warm, and releasing down onto your back with your arms alongside the body. If the back is no option for you, if it doesn't feel right, then choose any other position. You want to stay for Shavasana for final relaxation. Allowing this to be a pose where you can fully let go, where there is no sensation, which is very little sensation, where you can fully relax into. And once you settle yourself in Shavasana, have your eyes closed. And watch your breath without changing the rhythm. Notice every inhale and exhale you do. And use your next 10 breath to allow the body to sink even deeper into everything that is holding you. So you're counting from 10 down to 1 with each breath. And with each breath, you're allowing your body to release just a little more, fully letting go, softening, fully releasing. When your mind wanders, that's okay. There is no need to forcefully stop your mind. It's not what we're gonna do. Maybe slowing it down, bringing yourself into the very moment by bringing your awareness back to your breath. Every time your mind wanders, much, then we redirect your awareness back to your breath. Every time your mind wanders, renew your intention to be present with your breath. And begin to deepen your breath again. Deepen your breath if you wish to come along with me. If you want to stay in Shavasana, just relaxing. Whatever position you're in, feel free to do so. And whatever you're choosing for yourself, you might bring your awareness in. And like you did in the very beginning, observe how you're doing. How you're doing very physically. How you're doing very emotionally. And how you're doing mentally right now. might recall your intention you set yourself in the beginning of the practice, the one word or phrase you invited into the practice. See if you want to let go of that intention, if you want to change it and take it with you, or just take it with you the way you intended in the very beginning, taking it with you into the rest of the day, rest of the week. And very slowly move your body, eventually leaning onto one side of the body. And in your own time, find your way to a seated position. So again, feel free to just stay down if you want. And once you are seated, have your palms coming together in front of your chest. The way we started, placing the thumbs against the chest center. Feel a gentle lift of your chest into your thumbs and release the shoulders. And let us take 3 deeper breaths, very connecting deeper breaths together, even though we're far away from each other. So when you're ready, fully exhale. Breathe in. Open your mouth to let go. Breathe in. Let go. 4 more rounds. Breathe in. And fully release. And bow your head towards your hands in honor of the practice, the time we spent fully with yourself. This time we spent virtually together. Thank you very much for joining the practice today. If you're staying in Shavasana, keep it flow, but I just wish you a very fine evening and hope to see you soon, either online or in person. I hope much more actually. So missing a lot of people who are here online right now. So yeah, thank you for joining and ja. Ja, ik mis ook die echte lessen. So I'm missing the real classes too. So yeah. Stay healthy and hope, yeah, like I said, hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. So feel free to text, to reach out, and also with each other. I know some of you know each other. And get some messages from it was too noisy, but my voice too low. So we're trying to fix things up far from perfect. Oh, sorry. Things are far from perfect. Yeah, but our heart is in there. Yeah, we all hope we can support studio to stay open and yeah. Mm. So we're working on it, and I hope we're getting better, and we'll fix some of the things you're saying right now. And I just yeah, one more time saying thank you and have a wonderful